Here we go then. This is it. Game week 12 deadline is upon us in just a few minutes' time. So we're going to go live and we're going to run through our team, any transfers and everything like that going up to 11 a.m., which is today's cutoff. Let me very quickly open up this. There we go, so we can see everything. So this week we have made one transfer, and we've gone from Gabriel to Timber, because Gabriel is out for weeks at this point. Somewhere between 1 and 2 months is looking likely so far, which not ideal, really. So I got rid of him and brought in Timber. I was so tempted to bring in Munoz, but I feel like they've just got to have the Arsenal defence. Even though they are a little bit hindered, still think it's got to be had. Is Mateta a good choice for captain? Yeah, Wolves are dreadful. The only question is, will they be different with a new manager now? Right? Will that fix them? That's the only question. You say don't captain Haaland. Newcastle's defence has not been good. I'm kind of assuming that Pope isn't going to play here, because he came off in the previous game. So, I mean, maybe just to be safe, do we just go to Dubravka? I mean, Pope's probably more likely to make saves against City, if he does play. I think we'll just leave it. Held their own against Chelsea, so you don't know. Chelsea are such a hit and miss team, though, aren't they? Like, I mean, Chelsea have got Burnley. There is a world where they get a draw against Burnley, but then what's their fixture after that? They've got Arsenal. They could easily go and beat Arsenal. It's what Chelsea do. Think Timber's a risk? Yeah, I think, again, it was a 50-50 between Timber and Gabriel. So for once, this year, I've taken out a player and they're not going to get points. Right? They're not going to get points because I've taken out Gabriel. So unless he has some kind of miracle where he recovers from a month or 2 month long injury and starts to play, he ain't getting any points this week. Whereas normally, I'd be like, oh yeah, you know what? This guy's been dreadful for 6 weeks straight. Let's take him out. Oh, he's got 27 points. Of course he has. Of course he has. Pope's 100% playing. It was a concussion and he's Eddie's favourite. Oh. Today, in your starting 11, Welbeck, Schade and Igor Thiago. Yeah, I mean, Mateta and Voltemada, because of their price points, are very easy to switch to those kind of players, if need be. I think Marino will be a good shout if he's cheap, not sure on his price, but he'll be our striker for a few weeks. Isn't Gabby Jesus about to be back? Do you think he's got a chance of starting? But yeah, Marino's not bad. It's just, I mean, yeah, you could bring him in for someone like Garner. He's the next guy I'd like to get rid of. I could get rid of Garner for Xhaka. Caicedo or Neto? I like Caicedo. I like him. I hope you're well. Who have you took out this week so I can get the points they make? Gabriel is the only transfer out, so no. No. Only starting at the minute for cover until Jan. Fair enough. You got Hincapié. Yeah, I mean, I know you can't see this on TikTok. Let's just quickly look at Arsenal defenders. How much is Hincapié? He's 5.4. You've also got Mosquera, who costs 5.4 as well. It's crazy. So whichever one of those you choose and hope starts, it's not like they're really cheap. Why have you got Semenyo? Reckon he either doesn't play or comes on at 60th minute, because if he doesn't play, then he gets subbed off. Simple as that. Simple as that. Does Reece James start today? Why not? You missed 0.4 million price ranges. On who? On who? That's kind of crazy. Mateta captain is fine because Wolves stink. But yeah, I thought I'd do a deadline stream to see if people enjoy it, and if they do, we'll do more of these, and people can follow to see more of it. I like it. Why only one Sunderland player? There's a world where we switch like Garner to Xhaka going forwards, but I'm not sure outside of that who I'd go for. Brought Brian back in for Voltemada because you're taking your goat out twice and already felt bad. Fair. Brought Sarah in this week. Palace should be destroying Wolves. Should be. One Sunderland player is one too many. I mean, if you said that at the start of the season, I think people would agree with you. But at this point in time, no. TC, thank you very much for following. Best Gabriel replacement. I mean, Timber's probably going to get you the most points out of the other remaining Arsenal defenders. But Munoz, it was a 50-50 for me between Munoz and Timber. And I bottled it and I went Timber, which means, hey, you know what? Even though I've only taken out an injured player, I chose against bringing Munoz in, which therefore means Munoz is going to get some kind of goal involvement today because I chose to not bring him in, right? It's happening, isn't it? It's happening. Is there a double game week before 18? I don't know why there would be. Is Esteval a good pick? The only problem with Esteval is his minutes. When he plays, he's got a good chance of doing something, but he doesn't start and he comes on for like 20, 30 minutes. Pope in goal is a terrible choice. Well, unfortunately, I don't really want to take a -4 to change my goalie. And Newcastle's defence, for a chunk of the season, has been good. Munoz or Virgil? For captain, I mean, Munoz is more likely to get goal involvements, isn't he? Thiago for Voltemada. I think a lot of people are going to make that switch. The thing is, like, on international break, Voltemada showed once again, he's solid. He's solid. Newcastle just need to get the ball to him more. You've got Virgil, Timber and Gahey in defence, but Senesi on the bench. Do you make a swap? No. I wouldn't. Went Buendia as differential. Not a bad shout. My girlfriend actually talked about potentially bringing in Buendia last night. I don't know if she did or not in the end. Krupi Jr. for Voltemada. I think he was a short-term thing. But won't be long-term. Score prediction for Stoke today. We're going to lose 2-1. Your bird puts Buendia in her FPL. She does. Well, maybe she does. Why have you got Pope in goal? Because he'll most likely complete more saves than Dubravka, and I don't think either of them are going to complete a clean sheet. Is Semenyo going to play? I wish I knew. Munoz captain is bold, but hey, if you're looking to pick up points and be a differential, could be a banger. You're going to triple Captain Haaland next week as they've got Leeds. I haven't seen any leaked team news of anyone, no. Semenyo injured till next week, apparently. Although, I mean, he jogged off the pitch the other night. Is Gahey starting? I don't know any leak of team news or anything like that, I'm afraid. Gambled with Dubravka and you've got Pope too? Yeah, I mean, I feel like there is more chance that Burnley get a result against Chelsea. I just don't see them keeping a clean sheet, though. Either of them. Why would you have Haaland and Pope in your team? Because Haaland is the best player in the game, and I have two goalkeepers, both of which I think are going to be a bit crap this week. So you got to make a choice. Hey, Haaland had a penalty save last week. If he wants to do the same thing this week, if he wants to score a hat-trick, but also have a penalty saved, you'd look at me in a few days' time and call me a genius. Right? Bruno or Mateta captain. I hate Bruno as a choice. So I'd have to say Mateta. Bruno, Bruno's scamming himself points. You know, it's not really about skill in this situation, but IMO Dubravka is a lot better than Pope in terms of a choice, not just as a goalie. I'd love Semenyo to be playing, but no one knows, which is why you've got to make sure your first sub is someone that you actually want coming onto the pitch. Jay, fair enough. Captain Saka this week, loves a goal and assist. Against Spurs. Yeah, he's my vice. I just don't trust... I don't trust Saka to get, like, 10-point hauls as much as Haaland. So even though it's against Spurs and Arsenal do show up when it's against Spurs, it's Haaland, right? Haaland is one of the only players in the game, a bit like Salah last season, where it genuinely doesn't matter who he's against, you can captain him. It's then whether you risk going for somebody else rather than playing it safe. Captaining Mateta for the first time, good luck. I couldn't tell you if any of these players are starting, because I don't manage the teams. I don't know why everyone thinks... Maybe there are... Like, maybe it's common for there to be loads of team leaks, and I'm just not privy to that. I have no idea. Used all your free transfers before Gabriel's injury. Don't know if you use 4 points for a transfer. I mean, if you can roll it till next week, then sure, because there is a world where Spurs score. These games are often high scoring, and so there is a chance Arsenal batter them, but they win like 4-1. Isidore Krupi Sesko. Yeah, Sesko's out for like 3 weeks, isn't he? Captain Haaland, Mateta or Saka? The very, very simple question is, do you want to play it safe or not? We get 5 free transfers automatically when AFCON starts. Yes! When is that? January? And Buemo or João Pedro? What for? Please don't spam. There's not that many people in the stream that you need to spam. Thank you. No one knows if Semenyo is playing. These are the risks you take. Playing it safe with captaincy, obviously. Obviously. That's why Haaland's me captain. Otherwise, yeah, you punt. You go Mateta. You go Saka. Caicedo. Gahey. Something like that. Should you take -4 so you can get an Arsenal defender? Not against Spurs. Thoughts on Palhinha? He's okay, but it's not someone I'd be racing to get into a team. Oh, should you start on Buemo or João Pedro? I mean, if you've still got João Pedro, surely you have to start him against Burnley. Pietro, nice. Saka captain, it's bold. Had to take -8 this week due to injuries. That is unfortunate. Players leave their clubs for AFCON late December, possibly, and starts early Jan, from what you remember 2 years ago. Okay. You benched Rice. It's bold. Who for? Virgil or Lacroix? Probably Lacroix. Ahmad. I looked at Ahmad in my draft. I can't remember who I ended up going with instead. But yeah, I don't hate it. Man, you are looking better, aren't they? Were you tempted to captain Mateta over Haaland? No. I need to get up in leagues. I feel like you can take more of a punt on your captain when you're not chasing. If you're towards the bottom end of a league and you need to catch up, I mean, you can take a punt and go for a differential captain, but playing it safe, sometimes you just have to go for, because otherwise you could... Like, if Haaland bags a hat-trick and you've risked it and gone for Mateta, you're going to fall even further behind. So it really depends on where you're at. Must-haves in a free hit. Oh, God. I'd go Mateta, Chelsea coverage, Liverpool coverage probably, Haaland because it's Haaland. Would you start Timber over Gahey, Truffer or James? No. No Arsenal, Liverpool defence, double Bournemouth defence, Saka captain. It's bold. Is Semenyo playing? Don't know. Who should you captain? You got Haaland, Pedro and Buemo on a free hit. Oh. Again, safe bet is Haaland. You streaming today? Yes, I'm live right now. Lol. Would you -4 Gabriel to Van Dijk to bench boost and Giai, Senesi, Anderson, Dubravka, but Semenyo starting? No. Triple captain Mateta. It's huge. I hope it pays off for you. I really, really do. Voltemada or Pedro? Probably João Pedro. Start or bench Reece James? I don't know why you wouldn't start Reece James against Burnley if you've got him. You meant FC? No. No. If you are watching on TikTok, my name is Scott. We are doing a load of watch-alongs. We're also doing loads of TikTok uploadable content, including FPL stuff each week. We are... I'm down to do more of these kind of things going forward. If you want to see more, please consider hitting the follow button. We're on the road to 10k followers, so we can actually make money off of TikTok. We're on 8,200, something like that. So if you want to help us out, come on in. Is Semenyo 100% fit? No. How come you're starting Mile? Pope, because Dubravka and Pope are both crap this week, and hey, Pope might save a penalty or something, who knows. Gahey, Senesi or Voltemada? Gahey. Won't Gusto start? I have no idea. Both of them? I don't know. I don't know. Van de Ven, James or Senesi? Again, if you've got Reece James, surely you start him. I don't... Voltemada isn't scoring. Hey, we'll see. Do you play Pope against Man City or Leno against Sunderland? Terrible choices, just like mine. I don't think it matters. You're hoping for 2+ points. Should you captain Mateta if you want to risk it? Sure. How many people are in your league? 3,000 or 4,000? It's crazy how many people have joined this year. If you haven't already, make sure you do. That would be incredible. But yes, if you are new and you want to see more FPL stuff, consider hitting the follow button. I would really, really appreciate it. There's loads of people here right now. And I'd be down to do more of these going forward. I would be down. Mark, that would be interesting. No Sunderland player against Fulham. Well, we've got Alderete, who's probably going to come in for Semenyo. But we'll see. You're number 2372. Ooh. Isn't Timber injured? I mean, doesn't look like it. No. He got some treatment during his game the other day, but that was it. So here we go, everybody. You got just over 30 seconds to go. Captain Salah, Haaland or Mateta? Mateta if you want to be bold. Haaland if you want to be safe. Salah if you're mental. Salah if you're mental. I think Dubravka for Raya is smart considering Gabriel is injured. I mean, that's a hell of an upgrade. That's a lot of money. Olav, thank you very much for following. We got 15 seconds left, everybody. Choose your captain. And hit that save team button because the deadline is over in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pow! We are done. So there is our team. That is what we are sticking with. Do you think Semenyo will play? Don't know. I don't have any kind of knowledge or insight or anything like that on any of these players. I've just chosen my team, and if he doesn't play, we've got Alderete to come on as our first sub. That's lined up. So we'll see. But yeah, today we are at home to Stoke, so I will be vlogging that one. That will be up tomorrow as a video. I'll also be doing a watch-along tomorrow of the North London Derby, both on TikTok and YouTube. So if you want to watch that, make sure you're following and subscribing and all of that stuff. Thank you to those of you on TikTok that have liked today. Thank you those of you that have followed. I appreciate you. We'll do more of these going forward, more FPL-based streams. And thank you to the person on YouTube that subscribed as well. I appreciate it. Swap Voltemada for Alderete. Unfortunately, the deadline is gone, so I can't do that. I can't do that. So, yeah, today we've got Ben. Fair enough. Could happen. In which case, we need to get him switched, don't we, at some point? I need that AFCON 5 bank of transfers. Semenyo won't play. Well, if he doesn't, then that's what your subs are for. But if he does play, you want him starting. So you risk it and see what happens, don't you? What was I going to say? Yes, so the Watchalong North London derby will happen tomorrow. Obviously, we'll go live just before 4:30, probably at like 4:15, something like that. We'll be uploading the vlog of the game against Stoke today. That will go up tomorrow morning, most likely, because I'm out. After we play the game today, we're off straight to play some pool, then do some bowling, then some karaoke to drown our sorrows from what is probably going to be a horrific showing at 3 o'clock. So we'll see how that goes. Ryan, thank you very much for following on TikTok. I appreciate you. Thank you, anyone and everyone that has joined today. I appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you again soon. Make sure you've followed if you haven't already for more FPL stuff, as well as watch-alongs, as well as loads of other videos. We'll probably upload something to do with our game today. Post-match thoughts, something like that. Yeah, I'll probably do as soon as the game finishes. Because I won't be home until early hours, something like that, so I can't put out the vlog until tomorrow. So hopefully everyone has an amazing day. I have got to go out right now, so we've timed this perfectly. Team is done. Deadline is done. Good luck, everybody, unless you're in my league, in which case I hope that you absolutely bottle it and we fly up 2,813 places in 1 week. It's literally impossible. But let's just hope that we can slightly move upwards in it. So enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Thank you for coming and chilling during this short deadline stream. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for the North London derby. In a bit.